This is the 8-lap invitation race, a mixture of 250s and 500s. And number 2 is Roger Snowd, and off they go for 8 laps. Look at this, Vickers leads. John Giles and Jeff Smith right behind him. And number 10 in 4th position is Mike Peach from Eastbourne. Behind him is Jerry. Now, how far is Vickers ahead of the second place man, who is 500cc? There he is, fairly scooting away. 2 laps completed. Smith second, Giles third, Jerry Scott closing up, coming through in 8th position, with Badger Goss in 9th place on the Husqvarna behind him. Jeff Smith, Vickers is increasing his lead. This is an absolutely incredible. Jeff Smith, number 6, in 2nd position. Away goes Vickers. Vic Eastwood, who's just ahead, and number 7 is Alan Clough, and Vic Eastwood really loses it. And Jeff Smith gaining a little. And Vickers looks round his shoulder. There's Smith behind him. Just the same. They're coming up the last hill together. Into the right-hander together. Smith's done it. Smith's ahead. Is Vickers going to try and take him? And Vickers has rounded him. Vickers has done it. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic race. Rode round the outside of Jeff Smith and won that race by about a wheel.
first turn goes Marty. Oh, Smith has crashed a vicious end over end.
About they changed the first turn location. And Marty Smith may be all right, but his bike really looks twisted. Here is the Staten in the lead and in trouble. A savage in the competition. Belke is in first place, a young Pennsylvania rider.
Here goes Weiner to the inside, trying to make the pass on Nicola. And he pulls across. Here's the American national champ, and he runs right by the world champ, Amy Nicola. Oh, he's out of shape, and it's a classic jump. A last trip up that huge leap, this time in the second moto.
He just seems to get more and more confidence as this event continues. Jimmy Ellis of Cobalt, Connecticut, appropriated first position in the second 2 seconds with less than 2 laps remaining in competition. Here.
Is David Bailey. Oh, Hanna almost goes down. He's in front. Bob Hanna physically through the battle for third. Brock Glover, number 6, the cool calculating golden boy of Supercross. It is Bailey, Hanna, Glover, Barnett. Sigling Barnett to stay on the gas. Here's Hanna trying to take it back from Bailey. Hanna on the inside. He's got it. Hanna's got it. Bob Hurricane Hanna.
5 years ago. Well, we're about midway. David Thorpe of Great Britain and George Sauvé, who may finally have gone by him now. Sitting there by George Sauvé, who went outside to get by him and then came back. And rider David Bailey, who flirted with success here a year ago and is taking the lead.
Gotta believe, Jim, that his fitness is starting to be a factor. The Europeans
Suffered mishaps in both motos, which kept him from having a chance to win this chance. The footbridge past the checkered flag, and Bailey has won moto number 1.
point home. So we've got Ricky Johnson in the lead, but now instead of 9 seconds, 5 for the lead right there. And Johnson on the inside line has got guts. Look at this. Into the big berm. Now they'll approach the triples. Again, we're looking at those monster roots. Wow, a great pass. The way that Bailey went through there, a lot higher than Ricky, and Ricky very nearly T-boned him right. Number 6 in the red and white. Wow, another bump. And this time to the track. Look at this. Bailey on the inside pulls the lead and held the lead for the first third. Then David Bailey began his former Supercross champ being lapped. And there's Ricky Johnson. And Bailey gets him back again. Holy fuck. These would expect that they would have to lap number 2, Ron Lachine. He was supposed
and now Johnson's going to set out after O'Mara. And look at Johnson close in on O'Mara. And here. And O'Mara will winner. Ricky Johnson.
Change of leadership, a heart stopper. In the Peristyle section of the course, Bale showed Matasevich one of those in-your-face kind of moves. Back and set up this test of courage over the whoops that lined the far side. MB foxed him on the outside and took the lead for good. Total blitz at the 1991 Camel Supercross Championship. Member of the team, Jeff Stan. Whoa! Shoots to the inside, McGrath. And you don't do that to the national champ. You don't put your team in past experiences that he's going to fade toward the latter part. Donnie Hansen, Kent Howerton, Galen Mosier, Johnny O'Mara. But now I'm going to style for you folks in Anaheim. This is Skip Norfolk as Jeremy McGrath is crossing the finish line.
Fashion, and Jeremy gets the whole shot. Emig looking for redemption, battling for pride's sake. To be seen by the rest of the field. A 15-second lead by the halfway mark. McGrath, Emig, Dowd, Ward, and Kudrowski the top 5 in the year's final moto. McGrath's 11th win in 24 motos. Here's how
the McGrath era in AMA National Motocross has begun.
Emig was able to beat him in St. Louis, but if he comes back in front, Jeremy McGrath in our final Supercross of the year from Denver, Colorado, and we'll
quick when you're 7-8 laps into the race.
You know, you'd think Jeremy McGrath coming into this.
So he's just keeping it on 2 wheels and thinking about the outdoors. Jeremy's
the checkers. And for Jeremy. Point standings, the unofficial standings. Let's get up back to Marty Reed now. With our first moto of 250s. Whoa, Doug Henry slowing up a bit. Emig takes the lead. It's obvious this 4-stroke power is a great advantage, and Henry cuts to the inside. Well, so far in moto number 1, you can see how strong it is. We've got Henry to the inside. Emig now cuts in.
Mike Young, he was injured here not too long ago.
Cutting to the inside.
Listen to that 4-stroke. You can hear him coming down the hill, all that compression.
Henry now back on the throttle. Going to the outside. First.
They're wide open around that sweeper. That was smart for Emig.
And the checkers, the winner of moto number 1 for the 250s, Jeff Emig.
Down the hill he'll go. Tortelli will jump one-on-one with him to the back of Stefan Everts. Look at the youngster. This is the way the inside. Everts left the door open. It is again. He can't get the... Makes a small mistake there. And Everts says, make many more mistakes like that and I'll have 2 world champions, in fact. A 125 and a 250 world champion. Showtime for both of them. Who's going to get the checkered flag? It's got to be Everts second. What a race. Well, Stefan Everts certainly
getting a lot of pressure right now from Kevin Windham. I talked about Kevin being able to ride river in that power smooth so he doesn't get any wheel spin. It's in the points for Kevin to hold down that spot over Carmichael.
So McGrath the king once again for the 7th time in Supercross. So McGrath has won for the 9th time in 15 events this season.
David Bailey, David Coombs bringing you the final Supercross round of the year. McGrath, Carmichael, he takes the lead for the first time in the race.
Next thing you know, you're making uncharacteristic mistakes, unforced errors. He wants this so bad, Arctic. A second,
the season, the checkers for Ricky Carmichael. History is tied.
Look at these guys, John. Total respect.
Can't believe it. I'm so happy. I was almost in tears the last lap. And
14 on board the Honda, currently sitting in 3rd, but all eyes are out in front.
He's coming out of his line just a little bit, so maybe he's electing a different area.
Chad has been cleaner, blitzing it. Ricky's been skimming him. That time out of the corner, showing Chad a line. He gets to the inside. Ricky, you've got the defending champ and the all-time winningest AMA rider doing battle Atlanta, Georgia. Ricky Carmichael, your champion.
Kijk, losjes. Ja, echt wel losjes door het tekort en dus niet aan de start evenmin als Cedric Melot. Ook nog altijd geblesseerd. Vergeten ook wel een motorcrossland. John van den Berg, Pedro Trachter. Ronkende namen.
Harry Evert staat er al met de paraplu. Met de handen van, ja, wat is dit?
Now, and if you look close, you'll see smiles on the faces of the fans around the fences here. Carmichael, they flatten it out side by side. Little kickouts there, and here they come. Inside goes Carmichael again to take the lead. But not for long. And he does it again, side by side. Whatever. Oh, Stewart turns the favor right back.
Couldn't leave him any room, and James went off the track, had to go around a jump. And when James came back,
his own admission, the fans who lean over the fences every week at places like Washington. It's just total commitment.
Yeah, this is as good as it gets. To the inside.
Here's Stewart!
Situation.
And traffic again in the plane.
Look right here.
Oh boy, Stewart.
It's coming right
Here's
down.
Carmichael. Trying that inside to the inside. Carmichael's in the lead again. Oh,
takes a look over.
Stewart will win in Orlando. And Ricky Carmichael. And an incredible, epic battle to the finish.
450 main in Anaheim.
Balance Eli does.
Second, it's going to work. Tomac's that way, it is on.
Oh, he got close. McElrath.
Tomac takes the lead.
Oh, what a bummer.
There is now Eli Tomac is a 6-time Daytona Supercross.
Mains in a row. Tomac claims the victory in the and it is Eli Tomac that dominates in Indy. He is the Monster Energy Supercross champion. He's got a wheel on the inside. He's trying to set up. Whoa! He's able to do.
Do you see how he's able to go 3 and he cut down and turned off nothing?
Oh, wow. Too solid, too consistent. Eli Tomac goes 1-1 to the side to get in front of Tomac. Tomac has found something special. Where did this come from?
That's incredible.
Delivers the first moto at Ironman. He's been working this left side the entire moto. He's there. He takes the lead. Under fire, under pressure. Goes 1-1 to win Pro Motocross 450 championship.